All right, everyone, we've moved over here and we are now in a beautiful garden. The Day Lily Club has a big show coming up. I'm here with Faye this morning. And you guys have, of course, beautiful flowers. And now we got to show them off to everyone.
Yeah, we do. We really love this time of year when we can educate people, have them come out and see what is blooming in our gardens and the possibilities, and show them how easy it is to grow daylilies.
I love it. Now talk to me a little bit about daylilies, because you have quite the variety here this morning with us.
Right. There are over 70,000 named registered daylilies.
Wow.
Everyone is unique, like a child, so you don't know what you're going to get.
Fun.
There's a lot of serendipity involved in it, but they come in all different forms. There are doubles. This is an unusual form.
That's beautiful.
These are rounds, different sizes, and obviously different colors. There's no true blue daylilies and no absolutely pure white. There's always either some other colors, or it's a cream or a pale pink. But it's a lot of fun, and we really enjoy it.
I know maybe you're not a gardener, but you can come out to the Albany Mall this Saturday. You've got your big show going on.
Right. At 10 o'clock we're going to have a plant sale. We have really beautiful flowers. They won't be blooming, they'll just be the plants, and they'll be bare root.
Well, is that what this is?
This is the plant, but they won't be in a pot. They'll be out of a pot and all trimmed up, cut back, so that they can be planted and come out very well.
And then people can start growing their own daylilies.
Right, and they're $5 a piece.
Wow, that's a steal.
These may be $40, $50 plants.
Yeah.
So, and then we have judging, where we bring in our flowers on scape. This is the flowers.
Is that
stalk.
what that's called?
That's the flower scape, or the stem. That starts at 11, and anyone can enter flowers as long as they know what the registered name is.
Okay.
But after the judging, then the public can get into the displays and look at the flowers up close and personal. But
I love it. And I mean, they're just absolutely gorgeous. Why would you not want to come look at these beautiful flowers when they're called daylilies?
that's
Why
because
not lilies?
each individual flower only lasts one day.
Really?
And they are not what you would consider a true lily either. They're closer to corn than they are to the Asiatic lily.
What? That's crazy. Okay, well, we got to learn a lot more about these lilies and much more about the Day Lily Club, and how you can get on over there to the Albany Mall this Saturday to see all of these and many more beautiful flowers. Though I guess they won't see these flowers if they only last one day.
Right, but there will be there'll be plenty of.
I'm sure there'll be lots more flowers. All right, that's coming up later here on Good Day. We're going to hand it over to Kelly. Thanks so much, Kelly. Well, we are here in a beautiful garden filled with daylilies. I'm here once again with Kay. She is from Albany Day Lillies Club. And this weekend, you guys can come on out and not see these flowers, because these daylilies will only last a day. But you're going to have probably hundreds, I'm going to go ahead and assume.
We're hoping to have that many. The really late cold that we had kind of set everything back, so we're a couple weeks behind where we normally would be, but I'm sure we'll have lots of flowers.
Great.
And if you want to learn how to grow them, we have an education table. Then we'll, tell you everything you need to know.
I love it. And daylilies aren't too hard to grow.
No, they aren't. They're perennials. They'll come back year after year. They just like lots of water and some occasional fertilizer.
There
And
you go.
they're pretty low maintenance, not a lot of pests.
My kind of plant. All right, so this is a daylily plant. Of course, we have the flowers and the blossoms, or blooms. What are they called?
Either way.
I'm trying to learn the lingo here this morning. But this is a plant. And now we see just one flower, of course, on each of these. But this has a couple, what is this, about a dozen or so?
Right. And they will bloom sequentially. Sometimes you'll have two open at once, but normally it'll, one will end up dying off, the bloom will fall off, but another one will come bloom.
So you always have it, constant cycle. It's not just kind of a one and done. When is the season for daylilies?
It's getting started now. Peak here is usually the end of May, but they will bloom off and on all summer. A lot of them will come back and put up more flowerscapes and bloom again for you. Those are called recurrent or reblooming.
Fascinating. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit more about these flowers. Some of them have ruffled edges on their petals, whereas others are a bit more straight, flat.
Right, simple. This one is a double. It has extra petals in the center. There's just all kinds of forms.
They're all beautiful, for sure. But what causes those differences?
It's genetics. That's what we breed for. It's like when you have a blue-eyed child and you
Sure.
both have brown eyes, there's recessive genes.
You were just talking about how these flowers are all individual, very much
Right.
like children. Absolutely fascinating. Okay, so this show that we've got coming up this
Right.
weekend at the Albany Mall, do folks need to come out and buy tickets?
No, it's free of charge. If you do want to buy plants, I suggest you get there early. We sell until they sell out, and sometimes it's noon or 1 o'clock and
Yeah.
they're all gone. But we have a lot of plants this year.
And they're going to be absolutely beautiful. Again, this is just a taste. We're going to be back with more Good Day. First, we're going to hand it over to Chris.